What's going on YouTube? In today's video, we're going to be checking out a Smart 360 webcam. This is for conference calls and it can be used for a few little different things. I've actually never known of a device that, or a webcam that's a 360-degree webcam, kind of a conference call type device. And when this company CoolPro reached out to me, and I don't know why I called it CoolPro. They reached out to me to review this, and I said, send it on over. It sounds very interesting, and I'd love to see it. So here we go. Here it is. And now that I have it, this thing's fantastic. This is awesome. The more and more I read about this thing and research it and use it, the technology, they're eventually going to come out with more and more of these. Right now, there isn't very many out there. I'm going to talk about three different things here. We got price, who this is for, as well as what I think about it, because we're going to look at it and see all the features as well as check out the quality of it. So this comes in a pretty tall box. I have a wide angle lens here, but this is bigger than most boxes I've opened up on this channel. Let's check and see what you get in there. So here's what all you get. The unit itself, it's actually a lot smaller than the box comes with it, or where it comes in the box. So I was thinking it was gonna be bigger, and that kind of worried me a little bit because I know it was supposed to be smaller, but it's not that bad. So as you can tell, you have the user manual. You have the USB 3.0 cord here that plugs into this, so you can plug it into your laptop or computer. You have a power cord with the barrel connector. You also have a rubberized cap here for security purposes, so that way when not using it, you don't have anybody spying on you. Then you have a little VIP warranty card. I think it's a warranty card, customer service card. So one thing to note is this plastic doesn't appear to have a part where you almost have to cut it through to get it off. That's weird. But it protects it better in the box, so that's nice. So as you can see here, you have the button, power on and off. You have a nice mesh 360 speaker grill here, because it does have 4 speakers. Then you have the camera at the very top, the 360 camera, and then the cap. That's what you get in the box, and that is the unit. So let's go ahead and get into this really quick, because I know you want to get into the nitty details, and I don't want to spend 10-15 minutes going through a lot of stuff and talking forever. So let's go ahead and go through this real quick. First, the price. I know you want to know the price. A little steep, but when you go and look at its competitor, it's not as steep, because this is half the price of the competitor. So the price is $699 retail. Now, $699 seems really expensive, but when the competitor's almost double the price, that makes it even better price. Second of all, what I know about this, since I've had it for about a month now, what I know about it now is it actually has coupons on Amazon. I've seen right now, it's got a coupon on there already taking money off of the $699. I think it gets down to $647. And then it's got a $100 coupon that you just check the box. So I think you're down to $547 if I can do my math correctly in my head. So $547. So I will leave a link in the description below so you can check that out yourself to see what kind of price you're looking at this time. But at this point in time of the video creating the video, it's about $547, $550 in that price range. That being said, we already talked about the competitor is double the price for the same. So let's go ahead and get into some details before we actually plug this into my computer and show you what it looks like in the quality. Now, I don't have anybody else that I can utilize this with to kind of show you. So I'm going to use some stock footage that they provided me to kind of get you an idea of how the 360 camera works, as well as the AI features of this that is really neat. For starters, let's go ahead and start off with how easy it is to install. Don't need any drivers for your computer. It works for a Mac and Windows, and maybe Linux. I'm not sure 100%. I know it works for Mac and Windows. And all you gotta do is take their USB plug and plug it in. That's how easy it is, and it doesn't get any more simple than that. So that's fantastic about that. You don't have to deal with any drivers. You don't have to deal with plugging it into the computer and trying to figure out how it works, this and that. plug it into your computer, and then you go into your device area for whatever app you're going to use to utilize this. So whether that be WebEx, GoToMeeting, Teams, whatever it is, you go in there and you have to set the microphone and the camera to this, and you're good to go. They also have another app for this, their own app, if you wanted to use that, but it does work with quite a few different apps, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. So how this works is you have a 360 view at the very bottom, and it splits the screen up into different boxes. And then it'll lock in, you have the ability to lock in to different people, so that way you can have different people on the screen based on where they are in position in the room, as well as have a 360-degree view at the bottom so you can see the whole room. And then also, it will locate a person moving and talking. So if you have someone that's going to go to a whiteboard, it will locate them moving and talking to that whiteboard and show you what that looks like. And if it doesn't quite go there or doesn't quite show you the whole board, you can actually manually move the mouse and move the cursor to move the camera to show that more. Now with the lens itself, it is a 360-degree camera, face detection, person detection, and motion detection. The microphone comes with 4 microphones, echo cancellation, noise reduction, and it picks up voices up to 15 feet. So that way you're able to sit in a conference room at a conference table and pick up everybody's voice all the way around the conference table, as well as it's going to pick up everybody that's there and show the people on the screen what the room looks like, what's going on in the room. So what I was really worried about when I got this, I was like, it has its own app. I'm going to have everybody else download the same app, and that might cause a problem. That's not the case here. It does have its own app if you want to use it, but you can also do quite a few different ones like WebEx, GoToMeeting, Skype, Teams, Zoom, and Google Hangouts. And I think there's a few more. I'll put them on the screen. But it does quite a few. And let's be honest, all of those I've heard of, and pretty much any office that I've seen or worked with, they use one of those devices right now. So what this caters to is right now with COVID and people starting to work from home more, as well as now they're starting to bring some people back in the office. So you're gonna have like a 50-50 or a hybrid workplace. This is fantastic for that type of stuff. It's also gonna be nice for all the holidays that are coming up. So if you think about it, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, you name it, you get your family together, have a wonderful time like you always do, but there's always that 1 or 2, maybe 3 people, family, maybe someone's family, they aren't able to make it. What do? You might get on a FaceTime with your those type of family, and then you're passing the FaceTime camera or the iPad or the iPhone around the room so everybody can talk to them. Grab one of these, put it in the middle of the table, and you're having a great Zoom session with all your family and then the people that couldn't make it. Quality of the video you're going to see right now. So as you can see here at the bottom, there's a 360 view of my studio area, as well as it's trying to find another person. There's no other people right here right now, so it can't find another person. So it's got a third person view. Kind of you see my camera, and now you can see me talking and moving. So it's actually it'll move around with me. Let me see if I can get it to move around with me. Let's see if it tries to do it. And as you can see, maybe there it goes. So now it moved around with me because I'm talking. Maybe I'm showing on the whiteboard something or talking about some certain particular, or maybe it's that person's talking and just walking around the room. So you can kind of get an idea what the sound quality and the video quality looks like. But the design of this, I really wanted to go more into this. I mean, it's a plastic design. Most webcams are plastic. They're not going to be metal or anything like that. But then you got this nice speaker grill with the mesh outside of it, the single button for power. And then it looks like you got a volume up and down button here, or tap, kind of a tap sensitive, as well as a mute button. And then also you have where they actually put the plug-in, which is really sleek and hidden away here. So you got the USB plug-in as well as the power at the very bottom. So it's all nice and hidden away. That way you don't have to plug it on the back and it looks kind of ugly. You're probably gonna spend a little bit of time messing with it to find out how you want the layout for what type of situation you're in. So you're gonna spend a little time doing that. So be prepared for that if you're gonna do a conference call. But after you get it all set up and dialed in, you won't need to touch it or mess with it even more. So you're good to go there. But that just comes with a lot of features. Something with a lot of features, you're gonna spend a lot of time trying to figure out how you like it. You might use it one time and set it up the way you want it, and it might change down the road. So that's just what you're gonna have to deal with. So I was hoping I was gonna be able to get live action views of me and other people, but unfortunately at this time, I just don't have anyone else to help me out with that. I was going to use like my daughter's dolls or something like that, but that seems just too creepy for me. Plus, they're not going to talk. I hope they don't talk. But I hope you can get a visualization of what the stock footage looks like and how that works. I'd be curious to see how you like it and how this is going to change the game in web conferences for your office. So if you have any questions, comments, or opinions about this, go ahead and put it in the comment section below. If this is your first time to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time.